Welcome back. It's Kovacs Report, and we've got a new number one, Emma Frost, the White Queen. Now, who doesn't like Emma Frost? I tell you, I love Emma Frost, and for more than the reasons that you're obviously going to assume. Now, like I say, it's a new number one. I'm going to go through it page by page. I'm going to let you know my thoughts, so there will be spoilers. But before I do that, hit subscribe. It makes a huge difference to the channel. It means we can grow. It means I can make more reviews and I can bore you with my terrible videos. Now, if you do like the video, if there's enough chance that you do, give it a like at the end. Now, let's jump straight in. So we are in Buenos Aires, and the Hellfire Club is opening up a satellite office, you know, London, New York, Tokyo. This one's in Buenos Aires. Now, there's some interesting things in this book, actually. And we're gonna get some. So Emma Frost is getting ready. Her protege, her assistant Nor here, who she's sort of training up to be her sort of right-hand woman. She's there assisting Emma, and while she's walking through, she's reading all the minds of the guests there, and you can see that they're quite racist against mutants. They're the rich, they're criminals, they're the cream of the crop, very wealthy people, and of course they want to be part of this very, very exclusive club. It's invite only, and they're there to join the Hellfire Club and be part of that sort of part of society. Now, while that's happening, there is what they call a terrorist attack, or this young boy comes in and he's saying, "My country is not for sale," and he is very quickly dealt with. But guess what? He's a mutant. Now, these people don't like mutants, but anyway, Emma very quickly uses a side blast and disables him, and they lock him up downstairs so that there's no fuss. You know, no one saw. No, it's all good. Everything's good here. Now, excuse me. The other guy turns up. Now, this guy, he's sort of like the head honcho there. And he tries to get into Emma's pants during this issue. He's a very sweaty guy, but he obviously has some sway and some pull with these wealthy in Buenos Aires. Now, there are some guests coming, and some of those guests are the Hellfire Club themselves, their inner council, their inner circle, and they're having a private meeting about letting a new member join. Now, that happens. But while that's happening, guess what happens? The X-Men burst in. So Nightcrawler bamfs in by accident. Why is he here? Well, Professor X, he sent the X-Men there to rescue this mutant that they've discovered is out there. And what I think is happening here, seeing as they're in all their old costumes and it looks like the old gang's back together, I think this is a prequel story. Now, I'll be honest, when I started this issue, let's jump straight back to the first page, there was no indication that this was right now. And I'm starting to get confused because some of the people in here who are visiting in Buenos Aires, the Hellfire Club, don't know that Emma Frost's a mutant. And again, the X-Men look like it's the old team. So I'm guessing this is some kind of story from early on. I could be wrong, but it would be nice if they made that clear. Anyway, as you expect, a big fight erupts. There's your usual cheesy dialogue. I think there's a fastball special thrown in for good measure. Not that it helps this book, because it is very average. And this is where a funny thing happens, right? So, you know, the assistant goes in and Wolverine's like, yeah, I'm going to slice and dice you. But Emma Frost, rather than use her psychic powers here, happens to have some adamantium nails that were a gift from someone. So she slices Wolverine's face. I mean, we all know he heals. She knows he heals. What good does that do? Why not blast him with your psychic powers, right? I don't know. Anyway, a little scuffle continues, and older Nightcrawler, he bamfs and finds the young lad that they're trying to rescue. He bamps back into the big, huge room where everyone is there and steals a cupcake. For some reason, we need a bit of comedy right now. So he steals a cupcake because there's a long journey back to the States, apparently, and Storm brings the roof down. They fly off, and Emma Frost is in trouble because the big honcho up at the Hellfire Club, old Sebastian, he's not happy with her. But she says, listen, they shouldn't have got past our security, so they had help. And that means someone here is a traitor. So there is a traitor in the Hellfire Club. And we learn through reading these pages that a lot of these people that are in this inner circle aren't very trustworthy. Well, they're not trustworthy anyway, right? But they're all vying for power. They all got secret agendas. So it's a case of which one is it? And through the book, they kind of focus in on two of these people. Sebastian's protege, who's there in his place, and this other young lad whose name I can't remember, this guy here, because it's just that unimportant. And he's not a memorable character, and he's probably there just to forward the plot. Now, this is not a positive review, and again, I'm really sorry because I'd like to do every review be positive, but I've got to tell the truth. Amy Chu and Andrea Di Vito, they put this book together. I mean, the art's okay. The story's bland. And to be honest with you, it hasn't catched my imagination in any form, shape or manner. So I'm not sure I'm going to be reading the next one. Now, I really wanted Emma Frost to be good. She has had like a mini series here and there, and they've never been huge. They've never been great. And I thought maybe this was a time where we get that sort of definitive Emma Frost story, but I don't think it's going to be this one. So those are my thoughts. Great cover. Let me know yours. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video if you like it. And hopefully I'll catch you in the next review.